Hello everyone, I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Dream series. Now today we want to talk about what it means to drive a car. So we'll be looking at different dreams interpretation of driving a car and all situations, all cases that surround driving in a car. So if you want to know the dream interpretation of driving in a car, why not watch this video to the end? So journey with me. Alright, I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Dream series. My name is Titilayo Adelani. If this is your very first time of stumbling on this channel, this is God's Throne Television. I want to welcome you to God's Throne Television. It's nice to have you around. On this channel, I upload videos on spirituality and lifestyle. I do dream interpretation. I give spiritual tips. If this interests you, why not click on the red subscribe button and press the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload new videos, so that you don't miss out any of my uploads. So I upload videos every Wednesday and Friday of the week. So if this interests you, join the big family, join us, and you won't regret it. To all our old subscribers, thank you for staying with God's Throne Television. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your subscription, and God bless you. All right, what does it mean to drive a car in the dream? Many people have had this dream in the past. Even to some extent that someone told me that I have a dream that I'm driving in the car, but physically I don't know how to drive. Yes, this might also be your case. You might not know how to drive physically. You might not even know what to do, what a brake is, or a clutch, or wherever, and whatsoever term that is associated with the car, you don't even know where it's located. Now, I have written down some things and some cases that surrounds driving inside the dream, because it is very important for us to know, yes, which one is similar to your case, which one that has anything to do with you. All right, so journey with me, just journey with me and you'll be blessed. Okay, now what does it mean to drive in a car? Probably you're driving, just general driving in a car. Now, driving in a car is not a problem. There's nothing wrong. It's not a bad sign. If you see yourself driving a car in a dream, it means progress. Yes, it means success. It means that you're moving on in life smoothly. Do you understand me? When you're driving in a car, so do not be afraid in case you see yourself driving in a car. You are driving a car, but physically you don't know how to drive. Don't be afraid. It means you're in charge of your destiny. It means you're in charge. It means you're ruling. It means you are reigning. It means you're in control, so you don't need to be afraid of anything. So if you're driving, you don't know how to drive, so be calm. It's a good dream. So, but there are some situations that surround you driving in a car. If you drive in a car and another car is pursuing you in the dream, you're driving and another car from behind, you look behind, another car is pursuing you, you have to be very careful. There is a particular power. It could be an environmental power or someone power that knows you very well, evil power that knows you very well, that is after you, that is after your life, that is after your destiny, and you need to pray about it. It could be someone you know, it could be someone you don't know that is after you. Just have this at the back of your mind, that someone is after you. Someone is trying to get you. I've said this in one of the episodes of the Dream series. Our dream, what your dream is trying to tell you. What is your dream trying to tell you? Your dream is trying to pass a message across to you that something is wrong around you in the spiritual realm that you need to take note of. So if you have not watched this video, just click up there. A card is popping up, a video card is popping up. Just click and watch. What is your dream telling you? Your dream is telling you a lot of things. Your dream comes in parables. Your dream might not come direct, but your dream is actually telling you something. So what is your dream telling you? So if you see another car pursuing your car in the dream, it shows that someone is trying to get you. Now, when a car tries to overpower you and it comes, in the Nigerian film or the movies we watch, there are some cars that will just come from behind, boom, and it'll just, overtake you. That's what we watch in movie. If such a thing happens to you in your dream, yes, you're dreaming, you're driving in your dream, and a car from nowhere just come and overtake you. Now, this car overtake you but did not stop. You know where you're going, but at the end of everything, this car that overtook you has gotten to where you are going to, has gotten to your destination. You have to be very careful. There is a power that is trying to overtake you and take your blessing. Overtake what belongs to you. Take what belongs to you and becomes his. Yes, there are some power that has been assigned. It could be from your father's side, it could be from your mother's side, it could be from your environment, it could be from your work, that has been assigned to go ahead of you to take your blessing. So if you have a dream that a car overtook you in your dream and went straight to that same destination that you are aiming at in the dream, there is a power that is trying to overtake you, take the blessing that belongs to you. All right, that is that. And when you're driving with your family and your friends, probably you're driving with your family, your husband, your wife, your children inside the same car, you are driving smoothly. Just know that there will be joy in your home, there will be happiness in your home. If you're driving with a friend, someone you know in the same car, which means there is a smooth relationship, and there will continue to be smooth relationship between you and that your friend. Someone told me that she was driving in a car with one of her students some time ago. Yes, it's a good thing. It's just to tell you that you are having a good relationship with those children. You are having a good time with those children, that you are progressing well with those children. So, but if you find yourself driving in a car with your family or friends, okay, let me take the family first. If you're driving in the car with your family and something happened, a tragedy happened, or accident or problem, the tire burst, there was somersaulting with your family, it shows that there will be tragedy. It shows that there will be problems that you need to pray about. It shows that you have to pray against any form of tragedy. Or you're driving with a friend, all of a sudden something evil happened. It could be accident or anything. It could be some kind of, the tire went off speed or something just happened. Have this at the back of your mind, that your relationship with that person is not safe. Your relationship with that friend is not smooth. Your relationship with that person is high time that you give yourself space. You know that there are some people that their relationship with friends, it doesn't work well unless you break off such relationship before things can move on. There are people that are not assigned to work together with you in your journey of destiny. There are people that God has not meshed the two of you together. There are some people that are not meant to feature in your future. So if you have a dream with such a person, in your dream you're driving and all of a sudden tragedy, in short, your friendship with that person can cause lots of tragedy. So you need to work on that. You need to break up that relationship. I don't know that kind of relationship you may have with that person. He might even be your business partner. Have you ever seen some business partners that betrays themselves? They betray themselves to the extent that even one business partner will have to poison the other. Why? He wants to keep all the profit to himself. So if you have such a dream, you have to be very, very careful. All right. Now, if you are traveling or you're driving to an unknown destination, if you're traveling to a place that you don't even know, which means you are not in control, you don't even understand your purpose in life, which means you don't understand your destiny, which means you don't understand your assignment, then you have to go back to God to lead you. You have to go back to God to help you and give you a right and a pronounced direction. Now, you could be a man of God, you may be someone that is into ministry, and you have this kind of dream. You have to go back to God to lead you, because you are driving to an unknown destination. You are driving on a road that you are not being called upon to drive in. So you have to ask God for direction. Now, when you're driving and police stopped you, that one is a point, it's something for concern. You're driving on the road and police stopped you on the road. Wow. You have to pray against the spirit of delay. Alright? Spirit of delay. Because one power, one wickedness from somewhere, from the dark world, is trying to delay you in one aspect. Now, it could be in terms of marriage, in terms of your job, in terms of your schooling, your education. It's one particular thing that you're trusting God. It could be something in your life. When you see police in your dream stopping you, you have to pray against the spirit of delay. Many people have had this dream in the past, and it should be something that you have to pray about. You begin to reject it. You begin to reject it. I've told you that whenever you wake up with a very bad dream, there's one thing you must do. I've done a video on that. If you have not watched the video, just go ahead. In short, I will link the video. You can click up and watch this video. You can click up and watch this video, and I'll also link that video to this video. What are those things? What is that thing that you will declare whenever you have a bad dream? So whenever you see yourself being stopped while driving, you're stopped by a policeman. It's something that you have to take note of and be prayerful about. So when you're driving out of control, you're driving and all of a sudden you don't know that thing that took over your hand and you started driving without control. You can't control the steering, you can't control the brake, nothing is working while driving. This one is another thing you have to be careful of. Someone is trying to plan an untimely death for you. Yes. So you have to be very careful. You have to pray and counter this. You have to pray and cancel this. You are driving and you cannot just control yourself. You should know that someone that is driving without control, you should know that someone that is driving without control, it's just like, let's liken it to someone that is drunk. Yes, let's liken it to someone that is drunk. Someone that is drunk and hit the road. If that person does not, it will get to a point that that person will be out of control. And once that person is out of control, you should know what the end means. Surely the person will end up in a place that he doesn't like. That person might even die. If the person does not end in a ditch, it might end in a river. It might end in canal or anywhere. Why? Because it's out of control. So once in your dream you find yourself driving out of control, you have to be very careful. Someone somewhere is trying you, is planning for your destruction. So you have to pray that God should deliver you from that power that is planning for your destruction. All right. And when you're driving in your dream, another thing, when you're driving and you quickly enter the bush. Why? Because you sense danger in the front. This dream, you should not be afraid. It's a dream of deliverance. Yes, probably you're driving, then in front you could sight that evil is going on. Problem is ahead of you, and all of a sudden you just turn your hand inside the bush. You drove inside the bush. It's a dream of deliverance. It's a dream of victory. So you need to praise God for victory whenever you have this kind of dream. All right. And when you're driving and you're driving on a rough road, your journey is not smooth, You see yourself driving on a rough road. The road, in short, the road is so rough, and you cannot just bear it. Just know that there are some obstacles on your way that you need to cry to God about to help you take away. Because the Bible says you will make every crooked way, you make them plain. Every rough road, you make them smooth. That is the promise of the Lord concerning us. So, even God knows that as long as we're in this world, there will be challenges, there will be rough road, there will be crooked path, and He has promised that He will make them plain, He will make them straight. By the time He makes them plain, by the time He makes them straight, our moving to destiny, our journey to destiny, our journey to purpose will be very smooth. So when you are driving on a rough road, you need to pray to God about any form of obstacles on your way, because that is an obstacle that can slow down your journey. You pray against every power that is trying to slow down your journey. A man that is driving on a rough road can never get to a destination faster. Yes, a journey that is meant for 1 hour. If you're driving on a rough road, I want to tell you, it can take it can take 24 hours. Especially when the road is so bad, bumpy, stony, and all that. So if you're driving in such a road, in your dream, you have to ask God to take away any form of obstacle, any power that wants to slow down your journey in life. All right. Another thing is that when you're in front of a car and you can't drive. Yeah, you know how to drive, but in that dream you can't just drive. You can't move the car. You're looking at everything and it looks as if it's so strange to you. You don't know what to do at that point in time. You're so confused. So you're in a state of confusion. I need God's intervention, because the devil is trying to, or the enemies, which the devil is the principal enemy, is trying to put you in a state of confusion. And when the enemy puts you in the same state of confusion, he collects everything that pertains to you, everything that belongs to you. You know, when a Christian is careless, when a Christian is not, is prayerless, yeah, at that point in time, the devil can come in and sow anything inside that person's life, because you are opening the door for the enemy to come in. You're opening the door for the wicked one to come in. So at that point in time, you are so confused. You're in a state of confusion, and the enemy is trying to steal away from you. The Bible says the enemy cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is his major primary assignment. So you can't drive. It's a state of confusion. So you need to ask God to help you and pull you out of the state of confusion. So another thing is that when you're driving and there is accident, as in fatal accident, serious accident involving you or other person around you in the car, what you simply do, you wake up from that sleep, you need to pray against untimely death, because that's the plan of the enemy concerning your life. You need to pray against untimely death. And if you have it at the back of your mind, you want to travel, probably you have a journey ahead of you, you want to travel at that time, that period that you had that dream, please, I will beg you, do not embark on any journey for that time. Just for the period of, for some time till you go for a prayer, or you pray and seek the face of God concerning that journey, because that dream is a warning sign. It's trying to tell you that you don't need to go for any traveling, you need to travel at all. So it's a warning sign. So if you have a journey ahead of you, you have to stop it. All right, another thing is that when you are driving backward, some people call it reversing in the dream. When you're driving backward, it's not a good one. It's to tell you that you're not where you're supposed to be. You are moving backward. Your journey is not moving forward, and you have to come against every backward movement in your life. You have to come against every backward movement in your life. All right. So that is that about. There are a lot of cases that surround driving inside a dream. Yes, I think I've mentioned this. If you are okay, if you are being driven by a known person, yeah, it's a good dream. Not you driving now, but someone you know is the one driving the car. It's a very good dream, which means your journey is smooth. But when you are being driven by an unknown person, which means you're in danger, you're a big danger, a big danger awaits you. So you must you must pray against every power that wants to cage your life, every power that wants to claim ownership over your life. All right, if this video has been so helpful to you, I want you to give this video a giant like, press the notification button, subscribe, and leave a comment for me in case you don't understand your dream. Just leave it in the comment section. I will definitely reply your message. And if you can't talk about your dream in open and you want to talk to me, I will be the one to pick the call. Reach me on the number on your screen and I will attend to you. So see you in the next episode of the Dream series, and do well to explore the channel. Feel free to watch all my videos on Gostron Television. It so much bless your life. Thank you so much, and see you.